We are back, and today we're going to be talking about, is early access of MLB The Show 24 worth it? Now, what is the early access date, right? The early access date is March 15th. That's 2 weeks before the MLB season even starts. Ooh, I'm excited. It's one of the earlier release dates we ever had. The real game standard access comes out March 19th. So basically 4 days early access. I like that March 15th is a Friday. Give me that weekend to grind. We're going to make tons of stubs. I'm going to tell you right now why this is worth it. Now, the way to get early access, you have to pre-order either the MVP edition or the digital deluxe edition or the higher $130. I do not recommend getting the $130 version. I think that the digital deluxe edition is the best value for your buck. But the MVP edition is a solid backup, I guess. I've already made a couple videos already on the channel about the value, how many stubs you're going to be getting out of each of these editions, right? So we're going to be breaking down why early access is most important. So become a member of the channel. I'm gonna give the members a lot of good stub making methods day one. That way the whole market isn't doing the stub making methods I have. But man, I have a lot of good ideas on how to make tons of stubs. And the main reason early access is good, there's not as many people on the marketplace. Basically, you know, it really depends on volatility. The market's gonna be very inflated in value, very volatile the first week or two of the game, right? So March 15th, you'll get the game, and 84 overall gold cards. I've been saying it over and over again. 84 overalls are going to be like 6,000 stubs above their quick sell value. So everything is going to be overvalued, and the prices will be decreasing every day that the game is out. So the name of the game really is make as many stubs as possible, as quickly as possible. I'm going to break down what you should be doing if you have early access, right? Let's say you get on the game March 15th. You're on the game, your team sucks. 0 overall team, that's great. What you want to do, now I'll be saying this in the Discord, so join the Discord. It'll be a great community. You can ask as many questions as you want if you're a member and stuff like that. So basically what you want to do is just grind. You want to find a way to build up your stub count because it takes money to make the money we need, right? So build up your stub count. What does that mean? That means you got to get some packs, right? Now, if you have the early access, you've already gotten some standard packs and some gold choice packs. If you have the gold choice packs from the digital deluxe edition, sell them. Sell the gold choice pack players. Do not put them on your live series team. Please, I beg. Sell them for so much value and then buy them back later if you really want them, right? Focus on building up that stub count. So once you build up that stub count, you get a couple standard packs from playing some games, right? We all know Conquest has some hidden packs on the map. So yeah, that's another thing right there. Somebody will drop a Conquest map, like hidden reward location, right? Where you can just move to a certain spot, get some packs there. Basically find ways to earn stubs. It's not hard. You can play the game, do missions. Last season in MLB 23, the Negro League program actually had some stubs along the way. So get your stub count to about at least 5,000. Hopefully a little bit higher than that. It's not that hard, especially if you're pre-ordering. If you pre-order, I mean, early access comes with the stubs. You really only need 10,000 stubs to even do this method. So then you go and you look up True Business Review, stub making methods. I'll have every method covered, or you can ask in the Discord. I'm going to talk about a lot of ways to make a lot of stubs, right? Number one way is capitalizing on the market inflation using the silver to gold exchange program. I made a pretty in-depth explanation of this yesterday. You buy a bunch of a guy in high quantity like this, Marcell Ozuna, right? You exchange him. Let's say the cost of this pack will probably be like 1,500 stubs come MLB 24. You open up the pack, and depending on the overall, you'll get a certain amount of value back. Usually 80 and 81 overalls, you're going to basically lose a little bit of money, but then some of the 84 overalls, you make 5,000 stub profit. So that's really one of the main things you want to capitalize on in early access. Another important thing I want to say with early access is there's a couple periods of volatility first. So obviously the first day or two, the market will be pretty volatile. And then day 3, day 4, honestly, things are going to be pretty, they won't be changing as rapidly. They won't be changing as much. Some of the cards might go down in value a little bit, right? And then comes launch day. Launch day is going to be March 19th. That's when the whole influx of standard edition players come into the game, and then the market goes crazy again. So not only do you get to capitalize on the 4-day period, you get to basically have, let's be real. What I am going to do in the pre-order period, I'm going to have at least probably 150,000 stubs in my account. I'm free to play. I don't spend any money on the game, and all my methods work. So I'm gonna have hopefully 500,000 stubs free to play in my account quite easily. It's going to take some work, manipulating the marketplace, putting in those orders and stuff, but it'll work. So I'll have a lot of stubs, 500,000, before anyone else, before the majority of players even gets onto the game, right? So once that new influx of players comes into the game, once the marketplace starts going a little crazy, I'll capitalize. I'll flip on cards. I'll keep doing the methods that built up my 500,000 stub worth. So that's really the main reason I think that the pre-order is very worth it. You get 2 different periods of volatility. You get a little bit of an advantage, a bit of a head start. Now, if you're thinking that you want to get the pre-order, that you want to pre-order the game, and you want to play ranked right away, I mean, in that scenario, it might be worth it to wait 4 days. I know you're probably impatient and stuff. Like, what's an extra 4-day advantage in ranked? Not really a lot, right? You're basically paying for 4 days extra of making stubs. Consider this the Great Depression. If you bought stocks in the Great Depression, obviously the stock market went up from its lowest point, and you made a lot of stubs, right? I consider this capitalizing on a, high reward time of the marketplace. You get an extra 4 days to make stubs in a period where the stub making methods are going to be crazy. So that's why I think it's worth it. If you're buying the early access, for gameplay, I don't know if I would recommend that, but if you want to get in on the stub making methods, I recommend becoming a member of the channel, making sure you know all the stub making methods we're going to be doing, and joining the Discord. There it is. That's the video. Hope you guys comment down below if you're doing the pre-order or not, what edition you're getting, and smash the like button, smash the subscribe button. Peace out. Let's get rich.